Hey guys, welcome to the Simple and Sweet YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my everyday drugstore makeup routine. First, start out with the Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Eraser Primer. I rub it all over my face and neck. Next, I take my Real Technique sponge and apply a dime-size amount of the Ulta brand tinted moisturizer in the shade Light Cool. I dab it all over my face and then use the sponge to blend it into my skin. Next, I use the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Porcelain. I apply it under my eyes and around the sides of my nose where my skin tends to be a little more pink or I have dark circles. I love this concealer because it has the included brush and it doesn't crease once you set it. I use the sponge to blend it all in. Next, I take the ELF HD powder in the shade Sheer and apply it under my eyes where I applied concealer and along the bottom of my cheek near my jawline. Next, I go to work on my eyebrows. Using a spoolie, I brush the hairs up. I then use the NYX Professional Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe to make the bottom line of my eyebrow. I then use a slanted eyebrow brush I got at European Wax Center, and I use the sand-colored brow powder to fill in my eyebrows. I like to go on the bottom first and then follow along my eyebrow. I then brush the hairs down to fill in the top, and then I use upward strokes to make hair-like lines to fill in the rest of my brow. Once my brows are filled in, I use the ELF Clear Brow and Lash Mascara to keep my brows in place. I use upward strokes to coat my brows and then the spoolie from the eyebrow pencil to put them into place. Once this stuff dries, your eyebrows will stay exactly how you want them. Next, I use the Maybelline City Mini Palette and Real Techniques Medium Shadow Brush to apply the lightest shade all over my lid and brow bone. I then use the shimmery bronze color from the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Palette to apply some color to my crease using the crease brush. I swipe back and forth in my crease a few times to give me a little color. No crazy shading or blending here. Now this is where you might think I'm a little crazy, but I've done this for as long as I can remember. I use 2 to 3 mascaras on any given day. First, I use the brush of an older mascara to brush out and separate my lashes. Don't mind my mascara faces I'm making while filming this. I know they're super cute. I then go back in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara in black and apply my mascara. For me, the difference is wiggling the brush back and forth as you swipe up your lashes. This helps give you more volume to your lashes. Next, I use the ELF Liquid Eyeliner and the Real Techniques Fine Liner Brush to apply a little liquid liner. I don't like it super dark, so I simply wipe the brush on the side of the eyeliner and then apply a thin line on top of my eye and out a tiny bit. I then take the brush and go in between the top and bottom of my eye and swipe it outwards to give you a subtle cat eye effect. Once you do the first eye, then you'll go in and do the same thing on the other side. I never realized how difficult it is to film yourself doing your own makeup until I tried to film this. Apply the liner on the top and then pull it outward to give you a subtle cat eye. If you get any on your face like I did, I use a baby wipe to dab it and then a sponge to blend it back in. Voila, spot is gone. Next, I use the ELF Kabuki brush to brush off the setting powder I applied earlier. I then use the Bare Minerals Flawless Face Brush to apply some bronzer. I like to use the medium light shade and the darker shimmery bronze shade from the contour palette and apply it on a little of the underside of my cheekbone. I then add in a little bit of bronzer to the top of my forehead and along my jawline and neck to give me a more contoured bronzed look. I then go in and use the Real Techniques blush brush and the Makeup Revolution blush palette to mix the 3 pinkish shades to apply to the apples of my cheeks. Sadly, I dropped this one 4 too many times. After my blush, I use my Makeup Revolution Highlight Reloaded in the shade Radiant and apply it to the top of my cheekbone, around my temples, and along my nose and on the tip. I then take the Makeup Revolution shading brush and apply it on my Cupid's bow and in the corner of my eye. I dab a little on the top of my brow bone to give me that extra highlight. Once my face is done, I use the NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Pink to line my lips. I start with the bottom and then I line the top, starting with my Cupid's bow. I finish it off with the NYX Butter Gloss, which I absolutely love, in the shade Vanilla Cream Pie. I also love the shade Strawberry Parfait. Finish off by glossing your lips, and then use your favorite setting spray to set your makeup for the day, and you're good to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope this makes your makeup routine a little bit easier.